All right. You're first.
I'm first?
Yeah.
What do we got?
You're first. Well, no, I'm first.
No, you're first.
I'm first.
No, wait. No, I was first.
Are you sure?
I mean...
You're allowed. Go. I mean, yours is a little heavier than mine.
Well, I mean, it's worldly knowledge. These episodes are coming out more frequently, so I know they're not going to be too far behind in the list. But...
A week at best.
Yeah, more or less a week at best. One of the things I found interesting was the U.S. doing their drone strike on a specific target.
Go ahead. Say his name. Say it.
I'm going to butcher the fuck of
Say
this.
it.
Ayman al-Zawahiri? Something like that.
That was close.
That was close,
yeah.
right?
Ayman al-Zawahiri.
So for people who do not know, I am a history buff when it comes to a lot of these things. I like to study things that happen outside of the Western civilization because people think what all happens in America only stays in America, and it's like you got to look at what's happening to the rest of the world. Right. And I do like to pick up information. It's with me working security for a pretty big company that is known all across the world. Mm-hmm. I like to know what's happening on the other side of the planet because I know it's going to affect here.
Exactly.
And with that, this person, the U.S. decided to finally take action on...
Why are you being nice? He's a shit stain.
He is a shit stain.
He is living shit stain.
Now he is just a smeared
He's
stain.
a smeared shit stain.
This individual took over when Obama, what the hell? When Osama got killed back in 2011, al-Zawahiri took over. He was his right-hand man, and then he took over what Al-Qaeda was doing for quite a while. Right. What were you saying? It was all of the front line.
This guy, Ayman, was involved in the planning of 9/11, from how I understand it, as well as he was pretty much at the forefront of most, if not all, of Al-Qaeda's bombings and killings and targeted attacks. So that's the biggest reason the U.S. needed this creature, this shit stain, put down. And
you know what was cool about this is that a couple months ago, I was listening to, again, the same person I was listening to, Joe Rogan, talking to Elon Musk, and they were talking about drone strikes, how drone strikes are basically, they're automated to where it'll be a stealth drone flying, and someone will be piloting it hundreds of miles away. The drone will find the target and then fucking hit it with a round or something like that. What Musk was saying is they're going to be developing, if they haven't already, obviously, I'm not with CIA, I don't know enough information to know how his drone strike was done, but there was speculation that they used the drone strike with a face automated system, like how you use to unlock your phone.
Oh, like facial recognition?
Facial recognition. If the drone picked up facial recognition, it can break off to a smaller drone, fly into that person, and then blow up.
Yes, that makes sense.
And Musk was talking about this months ago to Joe Rogan, and Joe's like, he made a joke about it. Musk is like, we could do that. And Joe Rogan's like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, think about it. You have to activate your phone by putting your face to it. It recognizes your face. These drones can detect your facial recognition.
Yes.
So if they have a high drone fly over, check to see that this person is the person that it is.
Right.
They send a smaller drone down to check the facial recognition. Once they do it, they fly that drone into that person and blow it up, and it's done.
I mean, Tony Stark is a thing. Like Iron Man, Stark Industries, we can do all of that, y'all. That's not... that's in the year 30-something, year 40-something. We're talking in the next decade. Not even the next decade, because we have power suits or exoskeleton suits for our military. So our guys that are on boots on the ground, they're trying to make androids and mobile machine types deals so that no soldiers are. There's pretty much warfare's fought. Some kid sitting in a seat looking at a screen, shooting at another kid in a seat looking through a screen. So, technology is advancing to the point where we don't have to physically go there. We don't need snipers posted up for days and weeks on end waiting for that one shot. We just need to know a general area. We'll have a drone do some reconnaissance. We'll have some intel on the ground. He's moving here. He's moving there. And then, it's just all a matter of timing. The drone comes in. It's just like you go to Walmart. When you go to cash out, if you look on the little screen, if you do the self-service, you look on the screen, it's looking at you and there's a box around your face.
Yeah, because it's capturing facial recognition.
Your face. So, that makes perfect sense. Our technology is there.
I wouldn't put it past the fact that that's something they already did, and the CIA being so far ahead of the game.
Yeah. We have robo-cop dogs patrolling the strip.
I don't know about here. I've never seen that here.
I heard they were here for New Year.
I was gonna say I've never seen that here in
Yeah.
the States, but they do have it in other countries.
No. They have them here in the States. Now, Vegas, I heard they're trying to get more in Vegas, just because of all the shit that happens on the Strip and outside of the Strip. But
it would make
look
sense to
forward
have
it.
something like that patrolling around because
Yes.
they even show little videos of them like trying to knock it over.
Yeah,
and
it just kind of leans over.
It falls over and then
corrects itself.
Yeah, picks itself back up, which I think is
Yes.
pretty cool. That's like a constant surveillance, unmanned, without actually having to put a person for human error to be walking around.
Right. Well, and that's
As long as it can't. My thing to it is
Yes.
that let it patrol. Let's say if I have in my apartment complex.
Yeah.
This dog is patrolling 24/7.
Oh yeah.
And it's just viewing stuff, and it notices someone's trying to break into the car. It sends out a signal to a person, and
Yes.
a person comes and deals with the crime. Not
For the most part, yeah.
Not
the dog.
Yeah, not the
itself.
dog go, and all of a sudden it stands up on its
Optimus
hind legs.
Prime.
Yeah, it stands up on its hind legs and then starts talking to you. You need to come this way.
See a
Like,
minigun pop out of its chest.
Show me what you got. And I'm like, no, that's
I am the law.
that is too much. That is too much going over.
It's only a matter of time, though. It really is. And I'm curious to see how, like you said, with Elon, he's got a SpaceX program. He's practically Tony Stark. He has all the money, and literally the only thing holding this guy back is his imagination. Whatever he can think of, he will make it happen. And so it's cool to see it like that. We just want to, we want it to be used responsibly.
Yeah.
Because we have shit like deep fakes where you don't even have to be there. They just need a picture of you.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and they can make a deep fake photo.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, and you mentioned something else about immigration.
No, I will use that
Next
for
time?
I'll use that for my roundup.
Okay.
To the end. If you want to hit your topic.
All right.
If you want to hit about
Do you
your.
have anything else you want to talk about drone strikes?
No, I'm good with.
How about how you crashed and broke our drone?
It still works.
We had a drone.
We still have it.
Lynn crashed.
We still have it
into a tree.
It's in a box. I'll fly it.
Scared an old white lady.
I'll fly it in right now.
He scared an old white lady.
I'll fly
She
it in
was
right now.
Panicked.
We do need to try and use that more. I think that drone was already fucked up to begin with. To be
No,
honest.
it wasn't.
It was. Because it doesn't give out good commands. It doesn't fucking. It goes down when you try to go up, and I'll figure it out.
Cheap. We have to get a good one.
That was not cheap.
It was. That was like $150.
That is not cheap for a drone.
It is.
You can buy drones that are like $50.
Yes, and they're garbage. Hot garbage. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
What do you
All
got?
right.
Show
On to the
me-
next one. Oh, that's why it's doing that. Okay, Bop. There we go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm fucking it. All right.
Oh my god. All right.
All right. So, really quick, I want to talk about this whole Will Smith apology video shenanigans.
I haven't caught anything on it. I tried. I was going to. I've
Yeah.
always been a Will Smith fan, and it's like I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's like when someone goes down a rabbit hole so deep as he's in, it gets exhausting to where it's like, you know what, man?
And that's what it feels like.
Just go in the corner and let the world forget about you for a little bit, and then resurface like a year or two.
We're getting to that point where
because I'm tired of seeing him get beat up.
Yes.
Because it's not like he's a bad person,
Right.
But it's like when the shit happens so frequently, it's like, okay, I don't want to see him get any more shit thrown at him.
Right. Well,
it's
that's
just
the
sad
thing.
at that point.
We're at that age where all of the people we grew up with that were young are now getting old.
Yeah.
Like I saw a preview. Kevin Bacon is coming out with some new TV show where he's just like some old detective. And I was like, oh my god, like we're old now, bro. Like Kevin Bacon was a youngin' when we were growing up.
Yeah.
He was young. Now he's like this old cop. You see the same thing. Danny Glover, Wesley Snipes.
I haven't seen Danny
They're
Glover.
all
They're
getting older.
They're past that point.
And with Will, I don't want to say the man is broken, but the man looks broken. He just looks so fucking tired. And, people were complaining, saying it didn't sound sincere, sounding like he was, reading a script, being held up at gunpoint. And to an extent, yeah, but you have to kind of understand. I'm gonna play devil's advocate just a little bit. When you're a grown-ass man, and especially when you're old school, like myself, crying is something you don't want to do.
Was he crying on there?
He wasn't, but that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, you try
like,
your
I
best
really hope
not
not.
to cry, especially when it's a situation that's affecting you really deeply emotionally. And I could tell, especially how I control when I'm trying not to cry and talk at the same time. It comes out very robotic. It comes out very transactional because that's the only way I can get it out. I'm trying to restrain myself. I'm trying not to make this a big fucking cry fest. I'm trying not to have snot and all this stuff all over the place. I have something I need to say. I need to get it out. So yes, he did sound somewhat robotic and transactional, but he had a message. Now, I'm torn, as I was when the situation happened, as I am now, because Chris Rock, like we said, he has mental trauma, physical trauma, sexual trauma, all that stuff from his childhood. But that doesn't negate the shit that Will has gone through his childhood. And at the end of the day, look, they're grown-ass men, okay? What happened. Will apologize for it. It's up to Chris if he wants to respond, and they can be friends again, or if they'll never talk. It's one of those things it's like if me and Lynn got into a fight, it's one of those situations where did you cross that line that you can't come back from?
Right.
As men, we have a code of honor, a code of respect. When I know you so well, when we're on a certain level, there are just certain things I don't expect you to do without knowing the consequences of your actions.
Agreed.
And so I feel like with Will, he crossed that line, overstepped his boundary, put Chris in a bad, awkward position because Chris had to go on with the Grammys or whatever the fuck it was after the situation that happened. So, I'm happy Will made the apology video, but at the same time, it just goes to show how broken a man he is now that, his wife pretty much disregards him. She just shits on him.
And it's like when they were, from what little information I had, because like I said, I tried to not take in so much of it because it's just so much garbage.
It's a lot, yeah.
All of there's a song. Did you know that the guy that she was fucking around with, he made a song about having sex with her?
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know who's in it? It's DJ Khaled and somebody else. Mm-hmm. It's an actual song about saying, like, I remember seeing parts of the lyric. You can look it up.
Yeah.
What this
I'm sure.
Guy's name is, the artist and stuff. But he made a song about having an affair with her. How Will let him into the house and Will was aware of it. And it's been public knowledge.
Yes.
And the reaction is more or less on his behalf, like, keep your private shit private.
Exactly.
And bringing it, when it comes out to the world, don't be surprised when
But Jada put the shit on blast. That's my issue.
And that's the thing. It's like, if you're going to allow her to put out all that information, then you need to find a way to correct it in private.
How do you correct it?
Don't go to a red table talk and start talking about it.
Oh, I agree.
Because
but see, that speaks to our culture now, where it's men versus women.
Right.
Because if a girl accuses you of something, unfortunately, we've seen it more times than not, people will take her side with little to no evidence or, background about you or the relationship. Because you're a man, you have a dick, you have balls, you're automatically the bad guy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with you. Jada should have never had the table talk, and Will definitely should have gone on there looking like a straight bitch. She was like, oh, we got into an entanglement. You were fucking another man. Don't use words to make it sound less than what it was.
He made a music video about you fucking him.
Like, come on now. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Will is just broken. I'm sure he's done his dirt.
It's probably a mental exhaustion at that point of, like, what else can you do at that point?
Right. What more can you do?
Takes away his credibility. It's like the equivalent of, the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp stuff.
Exactly.
Like, it's not now, Johnny's acquitted and he's able to go about his life, but do you really think anybody's going to
There was still damage. Well, he's Johnny, for the most part, can recover. For now, yes, I understand what you're saying, because he had to deal with some backlash.
And it's like, yes, Disney.
But yeah, there's that recovery time.
It's the recovery time of now Disney, they're like, oh, we'll take you back, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but
he's like, no, fuck you guys.
Realistically, it's like, if I know something happened and I'm a producer and I know it's like someone did like blackface or something, right, and even the credibility comes back and they seem good, that little hit in the back of your head, like,
yes,
if I could I hire Chris Pratt
what if,
or Johnny Depp? You know what? I'll go for Chris.
Right.
Because in the public eye, his record is not tarnished.
Yes. Now that he's acquitted, it helps. But yes, you're absolutely correct. And that's what I'm saying. With this whole Will Smith, Chris Rock thing, is it annoying to hear about? Yes. Is it stupid? You're damn right it is. But unfortunately, it's one of those things where this isn't going to go away anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Will Smith is not going to live this down anytime soon. You disrespected not only another male, not only a friend of yours, you disrespected a prominent black male figure in the black community. And so people are going to remember that. People are going to talk about this. So I just wanted to bring that up because, like I said, people were giving him a lot of flack about it. He could have not said anything at all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I give him some credit. The fact that he was willing to be a man, get on camera, own up to his shit, and just outright say, I did not make a good decision.
Right.
I did something fucking stupid.
Right.
This, and that. so on and so forth, and it's like, okay, you take it as it is. I don't think he made that video for us, you and me.
It was for
his
him.
fan base. Yeah. It was for Chris.
It was.
That's what it felt like. Yeah, it was like a personal him video.
Yeah, like I need to
like him reaching
myself.
out. Right. He just wanted to reach out. Hey, Chris, I know I've already tried to text you and whatever, but I'm making a video so that you and everybody knows this is where I'm coming from. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. If anything else changes or comes up, I'm definitely going to say something about it because this is a big deal, mainly for the black community. We need to see things change, and we need to see it change on all levels. That means from celebrities down to the working man, down to the broke, busted asshole who think he can be a rapper. We're a community as a whole, so we need to, put in our opinion, and we also need to hold each other accountable when we mess up, when we step out of line, when we do stuff that reflects poorly on everybody else. So yes, I'll definitely be talking about this, just like with the whole Uvalde thing. My heels are dug in on that. If anything else comes out, I will definitely give you guys some update on that. So if you have any comments, if you have something you want to say, if you disagree or agree, don't care. Let us know. Give us some feedback, and I'd love to hear what you got to say. All right, you good?
I'm good.
All right, on to the next one.
Bye.